I'm Sergeant John Mann. President Barack Obama says Libya's leader, Muammar Gaddafi, has left the world no choice but to take military action against him if necessary to remove him from power.
The UN Security Council passed a strong resolution that demands an end to the violence against citizens. It authorizes the use of force with an explicit commitment to pursue all necessary measures to stop the killing, to include the enforcement of a no-fly zone over Libya.
The Department of Defense says the U.S. military is ready to support when needed, but the president made it clear the U.S. would not send ground forces into Libya. The number of sexual assault reports coming from service members has decreased slightly, according to the DoD's latest annual report. In 2010, there was a 2% decrease from 2009. That year, there were 3,230 reports of sexual assault. That number represents an 11% increase from 2008. The report also details what the military can do to keep those numbers from climbing. Petty Officer Liz Murray has more.
There are many ways to be a hero. Preventing sexual assault is one of them.
Priority 1, institutionalizing prevention. That's the goal of this social marketing campaign.
My strength is for defending. Preventing sexual assault is part of my duty.
The idea is to get service members to sign on to the notion stopping sexual assault is their job. Priority number 2, increase victims' confidence in reporting. To that end, SAPRO is encouraging restricted reporting, where a victim can tell a SAPRO officer or a chaplain about the assault without a police investigation. It's a way for a victim to receive needed medical attention and counseling without pursuing the crime. Priority number 3, improve response. SAPRO is beefing up legal and medical referral options and reaching out to the civilian world for support in dealing with crimes which occur off base. They're also increasing assault response training among military first responders. The 4th priority, system accountability. The Defense Sexual Assault Incident Database was developed last year to better keep track of trends involving assaults, investigations, and final dispositions. Number 5, increase the military's and the public's understanding of SAPR. Secretary Gates has called sex assault in the military a threat to national security. Another ad campaign suggests it threatens readiness.
Can I get a shot?
But as this Air Force dramatization suggests, the solution comes down to each service member looking out for the other.
Look, man, we don't know trouble. I'm just going to get her home safely, all right? All right.
Petty Officer Liz Murray, Pentagon Channel News.
The 311th Mortuary Affairs recently provided special effects makeup for Vibrant Response. Specialist David Bonnell takes us to Butlerville, Indiana.
The 311th Quartermaster Mortuary Affairs Unit out of Puerto Rico came to the Muscatatuck Urban Training Complex with a very unconventional mission for Vibrant Response 11.1. Unconventional, but extremely important.
Our primary mission here within the medical section of ex-con Ford is to provide mannequins and moulage support to each of the training venues to ensure realism and the maximum value of training for each of the venue sites.
The unit uses its background experience in mortuary affairs to construct realistic wounds for citizen role players. The process starts by applying a thin layer of gel effect to the role player. Then, once molded, the artist uses makeup and stage blood to add texture and depth to the wound.
The more we make it non-simulated, the more they don't simulate. If it's just a, yep, okay, he's got a broken leg, then they'll go, oh, okay, here's what I do, and they could talk through it. But when you show them this is a wound you actually got to treat, then they'll go, okay, I need to actually put a bandage on it, I need to splint it, I need to do this. So it does help quite a bit.
Each wound is chosen based on the particular training scenario selected for that day. For the Muscatatuck Urban Training Complex, I'm Specialist David Bonnell.
And coming up ahead on Around the Services, female service members discuss the significance of Women's History Month. But first, we head downrange where Red Horse squadrons are supplying heavy repair capability to help in the fight.